Happy Friday night, everyone. Time to kick off the weekend with the NBA on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson here, alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Thanks, guys. Well, DeAndre Ayton's a defensive anchor in the middle. He talked about his ambition at the end of the floor, saying, I just want to be able to guard 1 through 5. That's my goal. I'm going to show my opponent why he is not supposed to be on the same floor as me. Brian, plenty of confidence.
And the talent to deliver, Allie, for sure. Thank you. And tonight, we're looking at two teams who make their living beyond the arc, Grant.
Yeah, they love to shoot the three-point shot, and they do it effectively. And, of course, that means these two teams understand the importance of good spacing. They're great shooters on both sides, to be sure, but motion and ball movement are the real keys to their three-point attacks.
All right, now the opening lineup for Phoenix. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. And for Boston, Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Pritchard in at the point. Now here's Booker. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
This Booker can score when it looks so difficult. What an impact on that end.
Outside Tatum. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter. And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Now here's Booker. He's given them steady production at over 27 points a game. And, yep, it's good.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
Boy, the city of Phoenix really embracing Chris Paul as soon as he arrived.
Yeah, I mean, he's in the latter stages of his career now. But you would never know it based on how hard he plays every single night. He just makes everyone on this team so much better. And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Paul. Had a tough time getting anything going against the Hawks. Fires from deep. And there's Booker. That one's good. On the assist by Paul. Booker's got 7.
Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Here's Pritchard. Booker defending. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on DeAndre Ayton.
First team foul. At the line, Peyton Pritchard. At the line for 2.
And he drops the first. And so he hits both.
And you can tell he's feeling confident right now at the line, and when he's on, he can be lights out.
Pass to Booker. And Booker with the jam.
That's an aggressive play. Devin Booker up to the rim.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor.
But what do you say about CP3 other than this guy is an all-timer? When you think about guys down the stretch who you have run your offense, CP3 has to be mentioned up there.
Now here's Paul. Doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Well, anytime that somebody scores, Devin Booker's the first option. He comes back and drills that one.
Here's Brogdon. As for CP, seems irreplaceable with each team he's been on.
Well, he does so much for a team in terms of just keeping accountability from the coach's voice to his. Not only does he perform at the highest level on the floor, there's a lot of things that CP3 brings off the floor that really help teach guys what being a pro is all about.
Outside for Booker. Over Brogdon. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Booker's got 14 points for the game.
Feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
1:57 left in the first quarter here. Pass to Pritchard. Out to the right wing. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Pretty good awareness there from Malcolm Brogdon, capable of spotting the open teammate on that side of the ball.
Outside Paul. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
Well, we're in the era of the three-point basket. So if you want to win games in this league, you have to connect from deep, and they have been thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Well, we're more than a few games into the year. How much do we know about this year's rookie class, Grant?
Well, it's still early. We have to remember we might be a half year into a decade-plus career for some of these guys. So I think it's best to reserve judgment for now. An NBA career is a marathon.
Now here's Paul, doing some damage on the offensive end, putting up a little over 14 points a game. Booker, good.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Pass to Brown. 54 seconds left to play in the first. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Ayton. 6 on the shot clock. Booker for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time.
3.
Paul's got 6 assists now in the game. Boston trailing. On the wing, Tatum. Will it go? Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Going into his role as a franchise player, Tatum with a huge game. It's been so much fun watching him tonight.
Booker, the pass to Paul. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
To the left side wing. From behind the arc. Pritchard gets it to go. Pritchard's got 5.
Look at how Tatum surveys the whole floor. That's how he spots the wide open man.
Booker. And Booker with the jam.
And they keep trading punches. Both teams in a groove early.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He's been effective on offense, racking up 21 points so far in this contest. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Here they come. It's Celtics.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, they found their offensive openings in the mid-range, and they continue to find ways to open up those jump shot opportunities.
Well, I want to add also the damage that has been done on the inside. It's a lot of rubble in there, but they're continuing to go right at the defense.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. The deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt, and it's Ayton in at the 5.
Have we gotten used to Devin Booker putting up huge numbers? So a 40-point game for him feels like another day at the office.
It's one thing to prevent the layup. It's another to do it without fouling. Just terrific defense.
Ball finds Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
So it's Boston now. 7-point differential. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
What about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again.
Yeah, and talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
Williams passes to Brown. Pure from 3-point range. Brown's got his second basket of the game. Well, you talk about Booker's high-powered offense. He's a rare member of the 70-point club with only 5 other players in NBA history. Brett, you got Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, Elgin Baylor, and David Robinson.
Man, B.A., if you could sit down at a table to talk about your 70-point night, I'd like to be a server at that table.
Now here's Paul. Tightly guarded, leaps for it, and out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
Some changes for Boston. Horford, he's checked in for Williams, and it's White in for Pritchard. Boston's gone 6 of 8 from the three-point line in this matchup. Knocked away. Brown finds White. Horford with it. Back to White. And that one is hammered home.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Paul with it. Now guarded by White. White against Paul. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. Grant, it's a shooter's league, and we're seeing more and more big men float out to the perimeter and knocking them down.
Well, B.A., the game has evolved, and the shooting, particularly from the bigs, is fantastic. But, you know, I wish the bigs had a little bit more diversity. I don't mind shooting from the perimeter, but every once in a while, go mix it up and take advantage of your size mismatch in the paint.
Chris Paul, as a veteran leader, just sets a high standard for the team that he's playing on. It's really elevated the other guys.
Boston calls timeout. Nice game. Great performance by Devin Booker.
They got to be using this timeout to think about a personnel change or a game plan change to try to slow him down.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to White. Back to Tatum. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Tatum's got 18.
With the skills of a guard, Tatum has the size of a power forward. It makes him so tough to stop inside.
And he's going for the lob. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Bridges against Brown. White for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Phoenix has gone 3 of 3 from outside here in this one. Paul passes to Booker, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Celtics ball.
Boston's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter.
After taking Cam Johnson 10th in the 2019 draft, the Timberwolves promptly sent him and Saric to the Suns in exchange for Jarrett Culver.
Tatum from long range, and good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brogdon's got 3 assists in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Ball against White. Right side, Paul. Down low. Here's Johnson. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one. Now remember, the Suns received heavy criticism for acquiring Johnson in that draft day trade.
BA, I don't know that it was about the players so much as how old Cam Johnson was and Phoenix maybe trying to explore an upside guy with that high of a pick. Well, feels like the GM knew what he was doing. Cam Johnson's been a huge addition to this team, and his shooting has been remarkable.
The Suns have gotten each of their 6 shots to fall here in the second. It's Booker on the wing, guarded by Brogdon. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Booker looks so often to shoot from the perimeter or coming off of screens. You got to stay down on his pump fake.
Already a terrific career for Booker. 3-time All-Star. And then last year he was named to the All-NBA first team. Just a big honor.
And he makes a first. And with Booker, it's not just the scoring. Grant, he does a little bit of everything.
Hey, B.A., I mean, you go back and look at last season. He had career highs in rebounds, steals, blocks. I mean, he's learned how to affect the game even when his shot isn't falling, which is rare.
The Celtics making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Both free throws good from Booker.
Some guys will wow you with their overall size or incredible athleticism. Devin Booker does it with his pure ability to score the ball.
And Brogdon with the stuff.
Oh, what ferocity on the throwdown. I just love when he goes up with purpose.
Where was the D right there? The effort lacking big time.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
And that replay showed how sensational that drive truly was.
Yeah, taking the onus on himself to make something happen. Got it into the teeth of the defense and made them pay.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Robert Williams checked in for Boston.
First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Robert Williams.
50 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Williams passes to Brown. Shoots over Bridges. Brown can't hit.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
And there's the lob. The shot by Johnson, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players react. Just, oh man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Pass to Brown. Three-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. The Suns leading.
Yeah, just hold for the last shot. Don't give them another possession at all.
And hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
11 feet out. Another one falls for Phoenix.
It's so dangerous from the mid-range. Booker's feel is uncanny.
The ball's knocked loose and stolen by Bridges. It'll count. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. Well, these teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
And the video is going to be sent to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus. It looked like he got it off in time.
The first half with the score.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
NBA.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios at the Ernie Johnson Show. Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 25 points, 2 steals, and 1 assist. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
The difference so far has been the effect.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now...
Headed to the floor right now. It's
just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Boy, we're seeing a tremendous game from Devin Booker.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he wanted to do out there. Everyone he guarded looked uncomfortable.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Pritchard in at the 1. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Pritchard. Outside Tatum. Here's Brown.
Mikal Bridges is a prototypical 3-and-D guy, affecting the game defensively now.
Pass to Booker. Here's Johnson. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup.
Assisted.
Johnson's got 10 points in the game.
Their interior D continues to look shaky. Not a good matchup for them right now.
How about the unselfishness of this team?
Yeah, the willingness to make the next pass has this defense scrambled.
To the inside. Here's Pritchard. Takes a 3. Hits a three-pointer. Give him 8.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on it.
Now here's Paul. The D's right on him. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
And this is exactly what you love to see. Up big, not letting up. Keep on applying pressure to their defense.
Yeah, undersized guys with athleticism do these kind of things, playing above the rim. Love to see him get up like that.
Paul passes to Booker. Now Johnson, hounded by Tatum. Pass to Booker. 6 to shoot. Here's Johnson. Again, the Suns good for 2.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
And Boston calls time here.
Timeout.
And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Outside, Brown. And again, Boston with the triple.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
Throws it up high. Can't complete the lob. Ooh, poked away. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul.
Boston ball.
Boston has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. On the wing, Tatum. Here's Pritchard. That falls. Nice feed that time from Tatum. Tatum's got 3 assists now in this one.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Paul. Ayton finds Bridges. Now Booker. There's the drive.
Oh, man.
Oh, my
He
goodness.
had the runway,
Oh, indeed.
and he let it rip.
Nice.
How about Booker going high up for the dunk?
Now Tatum. He's got 21. Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Phoenix has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game.
And think about this. In an era of load management, Mikal Bridges is a rarity. He has never missed a game in college or the NBA. And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Williams is checked in for Boston. The free throw drops for Johnson. And if you talk to Bridges, Grant, he really credits his mom for his determination on and off the court.
BA, it's a terrific story. Now, she actually made the NBA before Mikal did. She joined the 76ers organization in 2015, 3 years before Mikal was drafted.
We've got 1:55 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Tatum from long range, and the Celtics another 3.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Inside. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
1:33 left in the third quarter. Poke loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Ooh.
Talk about a way to deflate the team.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
The Celtics making a switch here. White's checked in. There's a minute 26 left in the third quarter.
Chris Paul, when he gets into those tight spots, he becomes pretty smart.
Personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for the Suns, Chris Paul. 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
The first free throw is good. so he's able to get one of two. Pass to Booker. Outside Paul. Ayton with it. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Tries again. 2 points. That one goes.
Chris Paul always in control. Even when he gets hit, he keeps his balance on the tough shot, and he gets to the and one.
Shooting for Phoenix, Chris Paul at the line for one.
One shot.
That's good from Paul. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. Here's Paul. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
CP3 so good at initiating contact and just irritating the defense.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Suns.
The fearlessness they've shown going strong inside has been impressive. The defense hasn't been very effective against them.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Paul hits them both. Here's Pritchard. 11 points in the game. Pass to Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Terrific effort from him really all night. Yet despite his supreme marksmanship, he's still operating at a deficit.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead.
.44 seconds left in the third quarter. Tatum's shot is good.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
To the middle. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Paul. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half. Here's Pritchard. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Pass to Williams. The 3. Knocks it down from distance. Pritchard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Left side, Paul. Releases. Again, the Suns good for 2.
Yeah, there's a dependability when Chris Paul needs to get the scoring going. He's still capable of doing that.
And so it's Phoenix now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Phoenix has got all 4 threes to drop from downtown in this game. And so in the game for the Suns, the deadly pair of Paul and Booker are the backcourt. Bridges and Johnson fill up the forward spots. And it's Ayton in at the center position. Booker for 3. Yes! And it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 30.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Pass to Brogdon. Knocked loose. And stolen by Bridges. And now the Suns fast break. Left side, Paul. To the paint. Out to Bridges. Paul passes to Johnson. Outside Booker. Just 5 on the clock. And here's Paul. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
He seems to be always a step ahead of everybody else, with that time Chris Paul bailing out the team as the shot clock runs out.
Brown passes to Horford. Here's Pritchard. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Pritchard. Pass to Williams. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the 4th. Paul passes to Ayton. Bridges outside. Paul finds Ayton. That shot off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh man, you just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
You can tell Brown is having fun. What a phenomenal dunk artist he is.
And here's the mobile 1 drive. A great move to get right to the cup.
And he's been incredible this game. And plays like that one show you how locked in he is.
You can tell right now the teammates are scanning the floor to find him and feed him. Why not? He's on it right now.
The Suns, Chris Paul. 1 shot.
That's good from Paul.
Well, he's putting his game right in the face of the defense right now and just driving into the paint to get contact.
Pass to Horford. Here's Pritchard. And a miss there on the triple. The Suns have gone 3 of 4 in the 4th and looking confident on offense. Bridges outside. Now Booker. And here's Paul. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Brown inside. He's guarded by Bridges. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Paul. Oh, there's the alley. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Outside Brogdon. Over to the left wing. Lets it go from 14. And he hits the jumper for 2.
Brogdon's got a strong handle. Not a quick dribbler or a shifty dribbler, but a strong handle, and busts in there with a nice move.
Outside for Booker. 4-3. Sinks the tray. Booker's got 6 in the quarter.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
Think about this. He has owned this game from start to finish. Wow, so impressive. The defense literally looked helpless trying to stop him out there. He has been far and away the best player on the court, and it's not close.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Williams finds White. Here's Pritchard. Here's Brogdon. Soft touch off the glass.
Brogdon going up with a purpose now here on the interior.
Phoenix has gone a perfect 7 for 7 from deep in this one. Paul with it. Now guarded by White. Here's Ayton. It's good. And the Suns lead by 17.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand. Well, this is a gravity game right now. Whatever he throws up must come down. He's having a great game.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Paul. And here's Johnson, hounded by Tatum. And another dime for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Suns.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity stripe.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And this will give them their 28th win of the year.
And I'm sure they're happy to get even for what happened the last time these teams met.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Devin Booker.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And the NBA trying some new things. One of them is the Elam ending, playing to a target score. So far, it's used in the All-Star game. Maybe more?
Well, there's been talk, BA, about using it in the midseason tournament if that ever becomes a thing in the NBA, and I think we're on the road to seeing that come to fruition. I actually would love it outside of the midseason tournament and do it for some regular season games, because that's another swath of games that become more entertaining and more interesting because you're introducing the target score ending.
Good on the second one. The Celtics have gotten 5 of their 7 shots to fall in this final quarter. Jackson outside. 58 seconds left in the fourth quarter. White on the wing. Pass to Cornet. The shot won't fall. The Suns go the other way with it. Right side, Paul tips it up.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
White finds Griffin. Here's Hauser. Booker defending. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth. Pass to Cornet. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Ayton. Cornet can't hit. Booker with it. Banked it in off the glass.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 35.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, BA. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brent Barry, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for tuning in.